I feel like we can learn a lot from this experience.
100%.
I'm hoping that we can learn a lot from this experience, and even from people that, this is why I believe in, like, you know, for example, like democratic socialism, where we help each other. Because even now, all these capitalist people that are all about like, oh, it's me, just me, like individualism, like all that shit. Oh, now if you're in the vulnerable situation, you want to get help, don't you? Like all these like businesses that, you know, are struggling at this moment, which all businesses are at this moment, are probably like, oh yeah, like government, please help us. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, especially in the US, that have this like mentality of capitalism. Like, I'm not anti-capitalism, okay?
Yeah.
But people that have this like full-on capitalist mentality, like what libertarian mentality, where they think that they're, you know, they don't want the government involved. But guess what? Now that we're all fully struggling as a goddamn global fucking economy.
Yeah.
Now you want help from the government, don't you? Like, let's be honest. If you're a struggling business, you probably want help from that government that you've been like bashing the whole time.
It's so funny. It's like, I don't know how I want to say this, because like I'm a little bit tipsy at the moment.
I'd be tipsy as hell.
I know. I'm thinking about how I want to say this, but it's like those people that you meet that are the first to like comment about something or have a problem with something, but and be really vocal about it, and then how do I want to say this? It's like, and then when something happens to them, they're like, it's the end of the world. Do you know what I mean? It's like, whoa, is me, and it's like, whoa, like I'm probably not explaining this the right way.
I
but
get
like,
what you're saying though.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's that mentality. It's like those. It's like those capitalistic businesses that are, when they're in times of good times, they're like, fuck you, government. I don't want you to take tax from me. I don't want to pay extra to you. I want this all for myself. But then on the flip side, the second it's like, oh, you're struggling, you're like, shit, actually, can we get the
bailouts?
Can we get the bailout? Can we get a little bit of help here? Like, we're really struggling. And actually, we provide a lot of people with work. So it's in your best interest to help us. But then as soon as the tax portion comes, they're like, oh shit. It's like, oh my God, it's like my landlord.
Oh my God. Okay.
He doesn't mind accepting the rent, but the second it's like, actually there's some things that need to be fixed. Like our washing machine broke, and we like literally were going back and forth with him for like a month and a half to get this washing machine fixed. And at one point he sends me a text and he was like, you know, I think you should just like wash your clothes by hand. It's a really beautiful and liberating experience. And I was like, okay, come on. I am not paying you rent right now to wash. Like, not that I have anything against washing my clothes by hand, but like, I'm sorry. Like, the reason I rented this place is because you have a washing machine. Like, just pay to get it fixed. You're happy to accept my rent money. And he'll be like, right, even a day before my rent is due. It's so funny because like my rent's due on the 6th. I always get a text from him without fail on the 5th being like, rent's due. And I was like, well, yes, it is. It's due tomorrow and I will pay it and I'll put it into your account like I always do. But like, calm down. Like,
I know. It's like, I do wish that people would have, this is the thing. It's like, I wish that people would have more empathy for other people,